Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Amazon site and checking out the tool deals that I've found for this week. So these are either going to be tools that are on sale, tools that even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, or tools I find interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have purchased them or used them. So first up is one that I've mentioned in the past, but it's just like the price just keeps going down and down. I think I bought mine at $34 or $36. I know when they first released they were around the $36 to $42 price range, and they just keep getting lower and lower, which is fantastic because these are a phenomenal set of pliers. It's like a slip joint pair of pliers on steroids. You got a five different locking positions instead of just having a 2 or 3 different positions on a standard, slip joint set of pliers. You have 5 different locking positions, and then you have dual opposing teeth in the open jaw, and then you also have the fantastic feature of screw extraction for those screws that are rounded off. And I think I just had these included in a video maybe a month ago at $31, and then I see them under $30. So I think $34 is already a fantastic price. So if you can get them at $34 or anywhere below that, they're a fantastic set of pliers. They're made in Germany. Great brand. Knipex makes some fantastic stuff. A lot of engineering goes into these tools. I have probably 20 different pairs of Knipex, and while some of them can be a little bit more expensive than other brands, I haven't been disappointed, and I've been very pleased with all of my Knipex tools. And once I started purchasing them, I don't regret it whatsoever. So if you guys are looking for a good quality set of pliers, this is definitely a brand, and this one specifically is a good one to consider. All around a great set of pliers, especially under $30. That's great to see. So here you can see the typical price of $34. It does have 4.8 stars at 1,718 ratings, and I purchased this in December of 2022. And then also keep in mind that everything we go over today will be linked down in the description for you guys. There will be an individual link for each tool that we go over, so you guys can easily find it. And then I'll also have 2 additional links for a long list of tools that I've suggested in the past or that we've went over in previous videos. So a lot of tools there for you guys to go through. If you guys are interested in any of that, it's there for you. But let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Next up is a set from Vessel. Vessel is a brand from Japan, and it's a brand that I've really grown to enjoy. I started off with 1 or 2 items, and I've just progressively picked up more and more, and this is one of them that I was considering. I've already got a trim tool kit and a pick set like this, so that's the only reason I really don't have this, because this is a pretty decent price for this. While it's not cheap, it's also good quality stuff. This is the Megadora style handle removing tool set, 6 pieces. Here you can see the part number. Does come in the EVA foam tray, which is a great organizer, but if you don't have the room for it, obviously you can easily just toss that somewhere or get rid of it. It is a nice little EVA foam tray organizer. So you have 2 different trim tools up here on the left, and then you have actually a chisel style flathead screwdriver, and then you have 3 different, basically they're larger picks for like removing radiator hoses and things like that. It's going to help you get under there, kind of break that seal and pull that off. Great picks to have. So it's a great little set. Once again, the Megadora style handle, very comfortable handle. There you can see everything included, the size of the trim tool design, the blade. It is a striking cap as well, the length of all the different picks. Here you can even see it, one of the picks. The trim tool. Here's the chisel screwdriver, and this has 5 stars at 10 ratings, so it is rated very highly. Not rated a whole lot, but it is rated highly. It's good quality stuff. Everything from Vessel that I've owned so far has been fantastic. Basically everything from Japan that I've ever owned has been fantastic. So not a whole lot of information on this on Amazon, but if you guys want more details specifically on it, you guys can always look up the part number and find out a little bit more information. But I thought that was a good price for a good quality set, and it comes in a nice organizer if you can afford the space that the foam organizer takes up. Next up is a brand that I really enjoy. This is the Engineer. You're basically getting their shears, Engineer shears, and their most common set of screw extraction pliers. I have the screw extraction pliers that you see here from Van Pliers. Van Pliers is the exact same thing. Engineer makes Van Pliers, but Van Pliers are basically the U.S. authorized seller of Engineer pliers, and I think Van Pliers come with something like a 4-year warranty, but you're going to pay $5 to $10 more per pair of pliers. So while Van Pliers are a fantastic set of pliers, obviously, because they're the same as these, they cost a little bit more because of that warranty. But if you want to save a little bit of money, just go straight to Engineer, get them from Engineer, save a little bit. And I haven't had an issue. I think I have 4 or 5 different ones, and then I also have these shears as well, and they've all been fantastic. This one comes in a nice little wooden box. Indubitably, it's very fancy. There you can see it. These are spring-loaded. They're specifically screw extraction pliers. Not specifically, they're a set of pliers with the feature of screw extraction. Do not think that you can only use these for screw extraction. These pliers are still extremely handy for many different jobs. And then the same thing with the shears. I have those in my tool bag when I go to work. Fantastic set of shears. They come with a nice little sheath to cover the blade. And hopefully they have some different images so you guys can see. So there. They have a blade cutter, wire cutter. Great little set of shears. You can see a little bit more of the details. And I have a full review on those Engineer shears, and then I also have a bunch of videos on the Van pliers. These are also made in Japan, so this is at $46, basically $47, down from basically $52. This has 4.8 stars at 5 ratings, so not rated a whole lot, but rated highly, and basically that's because this is kind of like a gift box set. Sometimes you can save money by bundling them. But you can get them individually as well, so keep that in mind. And the tool links that I have down in the description will obviously include these, and then there will be a dedicated link specifically for this. And then last up on today's list is the Gearwrench 1000 Lumen rechargeable wing light with underhood rack. This is going to have 4.7 stars at 574 ratings, and I have this. I've had this light, underhood work light, for probably 4 or so years. It's been great. Only downside is I wish the battery on the light lasted longer. But I can say that literally about every single rechargeable light that I've ever owned. And the great thing about this underhood light is you're basically paying for the mount. Well, obviously you're paying for both of them. But I like that the mount is separate from the light. The light is very versatile. You can use it anywhere instead of just under the hood or in the interior of a car. You can use this thing anywhere because it's not attached to the actual mount. It's magnetic, it's got a hook, it easily attaches and removes, it's very adjustable. Like I said, very versatile. The other great thing is you can just buy a second light, and if one dies, you can just swap them right out. And they're, if I remember correctly, they're really not all that bad. $58 for the light, I believe. So I don't think that's bad at all. I would say I get an hour or 2 on high. I could be wrong. Sometimes, I don't charge it between jobs, so then I go to use it the next day, and I use it for like 30 minutes, and then I get upset because it died. And it does that blinking thing when it dies, and it doesn't stop until you shut it off and turn it back on, and then you get a little bit longer, and then it just dies. So overall, the quality's been great. The design is great. I like how versatile it is. I just wish I got a little bit more life out of the light battery, but I mean, like I stated, I can say that about literally all 13 of the work lights that I have. Here you can see it attached to the mount. So on the bottom of each one of these wings, you have a light, and you basically have a high and a low, and then you can also move these wings straight ahead, and then on the ends of each one of these has an LED as well, a high and a low, and you can basically use it as a directional flashlight. And I state all that in the pictures literally right there. So there you can see that. Low is 500 lumens, high is 1000 lumens. Brightness for up to 4 hours of battery life. That's obviously going to be on low. I think you get around 2 hours on high, so keep that in mind, which really isn't bad for this size of light. When I work, I usually work for longer than that. So I do like the fact that I can just go ahead and buy another light, so I can stop plugging this one in and waiting for it to charge. I can just swap them out. But that is it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Once again, all of these will be linked down in the description for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.